This woman right here just can't seem to stay out black folks' business or whatever. She always running her mouth about black folks. Now, this individual right here, in case you don't know who she is, this is Megyn Kelly. And for somebody who tries to straddle the fence, she's not doing a very good job of it. Because every once in a while, she let her truth come out about the anti-black racism that she possesses. Because that's what you are. You're anti-black racist, no matter how much you try to hide it. That's why you got your ass fired off NBC, trying to defend blackface. But every time you turn your head, you run your mouth about something going on with black folks. So in this latest rendition of Megyn Kelly's anti-black racism, not only she trashed the darn black national anthem on social media, she then turns around and was running her mouth about Usher's halftime performance in the Super Bowl. Can't please everybody. Now, Usher is going viral because, him and Alicia Keys look like they rekindled a thing on that stage. But look, people can say whatever they want to say, but what I ain't gonna let it happen is some anti-black racist run her mouth about Usher. Like, who died and made this woman some overseer of what's going on in the black community? She need to sit her ass down somewhere. What's up, Day Love? Megyn Kelly need to sit her stupid ass down somewhere. But she want to parade herself around when Donald Trump was president and all that. She made her every move to defend this con man, this guy who likes grabbing women by the pussy and all that. She had no problem with that, but every time you turn your head, she always trying to take some dig at the black community. Here's a piece of advice for you, Megyn Kelly. Worry about what's going on in your own spectrum. How about that? Let's try that first. Now, a couple weeks ago, you slamming that woman for going at Trump because that woman felt a way about Donald Trump talking shit about her. So she was just supposed to be quiet, right? She was supposed to just be quiet about that. You already defended Donald Trump. Got no problem defending Donald Trump. But yet, your ass got all kinds of problems with the black community. See, that's why people like me exist. Because every time you call yourself, flapping your gums about the black community and all that, because one, we ain't asked for you. Two, we weren't thinking about you, and we damn sure don't care about you. So for those who need some understanding about what the black national anthem. It was written by James Weldon Johnson over 120 years ago. So once again, these racists always got something to say when it comes to us. So this is the tweet that she put out that got, that basically for all intents and purposes kicked the hornet's nest. The so-called Black national anthem does not belong at the Super Bowl. We already have a national anthem and includes everyone. That's what she said. That was her tweet. The so-called Black national anthem does not belong at the Super Bowl. Says who? Who the fuck are you to call yourself determining what belongs where? Who the fuck is you? And another thing, and this is what we talk about how white supremacy take both sides of the argument. If you want another example of how white supremacy taking both sides of the argument, this is where we at. So the powers that be who run the NFL, they felt like, well, let's just put that up in there because it's not going to cost us anything. Yeah, we can slap some end racism slogan on the back of the end zone, and we can slap some slogans on a jersey or some shit like that, or maybe put in other parts of the field and all that, and maybe we can have it on the jumbotron. Yeah, that all sound good and all that. Why? Because it doesn't cost us anything. It doesn't cost us our power. It doesn't cost us our wealth. It doesn't cost us our resources. So yeah, we could do all that to make it look like we're, trying to advocate for change and advocate for, equality and all that, right? But at the end of the day, nothing has fundamentally changed. And then have these other races who have no impact, but feel like they have a voice or whatever like that because of the Fox News echo chamber. And it's only telling what Megyn Kelly had to do to get to where she's at, but I'm not at liberty to speculate on that on this particular video. How did you get your start, Megyn Kelly? Were you rising through the ranks of journalistic integrity? Huh? Were you trying to rise through the ranks and you had to scratch and claw and fight your way up to where you're at now? Get the fuck out of here. You can't even get me to believe that one. So on the other side of the equation, we got these media personalities who are really racist on the inside, and they'll sit up there and take little digs every once in a while. Well, why they got to put that on there? I mean, hold on, Megyn Kelly. Hold on. I thought you didn't watch football no more. What gives? I thought you was all against the NFL. What changed? So you got to either pick one. Either you don't watch football anymore, or you do watch football, but you want it to where nothing associated with black people is on there. Well, this the thing. Damn near 80% of the players on that field that play football are black. So basically what you're saying is you don't want no black. The only time you want to see black people is when they're out there killing each other with pads and helmets and shit. That they don't got to speak. That they don't have a voice. Like they should, like Because remember, a few years ago, you was out there along with Laura Ingraham and people telling us that, oh man, we shouldn't have a voice when it comes to voting and all that. But yet, you want us to go out there and put our lives on the line for your fucking entertainment. Who ever forget about another thing she said? Talk about Santa Claus was supposed only Santa just white. But she was on Fox News. She gets sitting up there calling other people divisive. Bitch, if you don't sit your dry pedal milk titty having ass down somewhere, people like her make me sick because it's her rhetoric, it's the stuff that she puts out. Is why we got all this damn division here in the United States. Lies from people like her has caused all kinds of irreparable damage to the black community. Let's just keep this 100. And then we got niggas out here Becky chasing this shit. Lies from people like you. Projection from people like you. Because see, it's all good in the neighborhood when you can sit up in your echo chamber and run your mouth like that, but you damn sure ain't gonna bring your ass in the hood. None of these hoods out here. Because of one thing all you white supremacists got in common when it comes to the black community, you will take the path of least resistance. If anybody studied electronics like I did, we all know the difference when it comes to resistance and current. Current is inversely proportional to resistance. So the more resistance there is, the less chance of somebody like a Dylan Roof or anybody like that coming to hood, coming to your hood trying to mess with black folks. So what they do, they target the churches, they target the supermarkets, they target any place that like the bingo market or the bingo the place they be playing bingo at. That's where they go at to spot their little anti-black racism. They wouldn't dare take their ass in the hood because they know they ain't gonna make it out the hood. Because that's the part that they ain't saying. They target places where people cannot defend themselves. So this dusty old hag here, she needs to sit her ass down somewhere. Mm-mm-mm. Karen's always being defended by something. So I got a question for you, Megyn Kelly. What's your beef with Usher? Huh? What's your beef with Usher? Because see, one thing we can say about Usher that cannot be said about you is Usher has his long-standing career. Usher's career stood the test of time. You've been dumped and replaced at Fox News. You've been dumped and replaced at NBC. Now you're trying to make your living in social media echo chambers and all that. Everywhere you've gone, you've been dumped and replaced. Meanwhile, Usher still has his career. Usher's still out here making hits. And you got to use Usher to clout chase off him because he's in a higher level than you are. Just keep this 100. So I mean, running your mouth about Usher for what? What did Usher do to you? He was invited to do the Super Bowl halftime show. And it was an awesome performance. That was an awesome performance that Usher put on. That thing's not easy to do. If it was easy to do, everybody would do that. So no, we niggas sit up here and let this old racist hag run her mouth about Usher for what? All she gets a quickie headline. All she gets some people to talk about you. We gonna talk about you, all right, but not how you think we gonna talk about you. We'll make your ass infamous. You keep on messing around. Yeah, because one thing this bitch is saying, yeah, you sitting up here talking about the Star Spangled Banner, right? Well, Francis Scott Key wasn't a racist? Because I'm pretty sure he was. But then when we call this bullshit out, you sitting up here talking about why we were going to make things about race, because at the end of the day, it is about race. Because you guys keep continuing to run your mouth about us. You run and you got people out here pushing this bullshit like the Christopher Rufos and the what's the other punk ass stupid ass what's the Dinesh D'Souza. When you got these idiots and then you got that PragerU guy, William Prager, they sit up here running this bullshit ass goddamn sham of a university, and all that's baked in when it comes to the Dinesh D'Souza's and the Christopher Rufos and the fucking William Pragers. These are the people who pushing anti-black racism. And how do they push their anti-black racism? Through DEI. This bullshit about critical race theory. This other bullshit about the great white replacement theory. All these theories out here that has no evidence, no tangible proof behind it. It's just that the anti-black racism is baked into that. And their lies keep on evolving. Their lies keep on evolving. Because as long as it suits them, as long as it benefits them, and as long as that money train keep on coming in, this is where we at. But Megyn Kelly, your ass ain't gonna call that out though, because she's part of the problem. What's up, Maximus Royalty? I see you in the building, my little brother. Salute to you. People like her make me mad, man. She make me sick. People like Megyn Kelly make me sick. Because she is part of the problem of why we have all this stuff going on here. Trump running around here calling himself the second coming of Jesus. Trump, the only time Trump cracked open the Bible, but I don't even think Donald Trump even cracked open the Bible, to be honest with you. Megyn Kelly ain't had a problem with that. This man running around here grabbing women by the pussy and all that, and yet she ain't had a problem with that. She's not calling that out. You got that greasy ass Elise Stefanik basically putting on all kinds of slime ball tactics to try to be the VP. Where the fuck is she at calling that out? I mean, you got Ann Coulter of all people making you look bad, Megyn Kelly. When you got Ann Coulter, and I know, and look, Ann Coulter is an anti-black racist too, but at least she tells the truth every once in a while. So I'm gonna tell you this, Megyn Kelly, because clearly you hadn't learned your lesson when you got fired off NBC for defending blackface, right? Stop running your mouth about black folks. Stop running your mouth about black folks. Stay in your little echo chamber when you can sit up there and feed them moderates and them extreme racists their proverbial red meat. You know what I'm saying? Do whatever make they bacon sizzle. Just keep us out of it. Keep us out of it. We ain't got nothing to do none of this bullshit that's going on. But y'all keep on feeling the need to bring us into it. If you want to run your mouth about Taylor Swift, go right ahead. I don't give a shit about Taylor Swift, right? I don't give a shit. If you want to run your mouth about Biden and whatever like that, hey, have at it, Hoss. You can do whatever you want to do with that. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I ain't got no dog in the fight. But when you keep on taking little digs at what black folks got when it comes to the Black National Anthem or Black Wall Street, when we sit up here advocating and pushing the line for reparations and all that, and you want to come out there and talk about, well, how we don't deserve reparations, bitch, you don't get to determine that. And we didn't ask for your opinion when it comes to reparations and all that. We didn't ask for your opinion, and we damn sure don't need your opinion on that. So that's all I gotta say about that. Keep your goddamn mouth out of our affairs. Shit. If you're not subscribed to this channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and share these videos on your social media platforms. Last but definitely not least, shouts out to the LDBC. This your man. Scream at me. Hey!